Yo, this right here, I saw a video the other day on how like people need to my fault. But people need to stop, or at least like black culture needs to like slow down on this type of content. Like either like I'm gonna just show you what I mean. You know what? Let me just show you what I mean.
Damn, slap.
No, I'm trying to think. Black.
We gotta do this too. I wanna watch this shit too.
I took Ray on Shuri. I wanna know how Ray is famous. Like, I just don't know how he's famous, and it's just, I'm not hating. I'm just curious to see. There we go. This is it.
Full screen on the internet.
How you do it?
It's become so pervasive that it's gotten its own title, its own category. And sometimes it can produce some very good things with very knowledgeable people with, very good insights. But oftentimes, and with the way that it's viewed today, it breeds nothing but disgust. What's going on, everybody? Look, we've got to get into the meat and the potatoes truly on this channel about black content and how it's destroying people. Of course, we're talking about the smash or passes, the public interviews, the 20v1, the sexualizing kids, the cash apps.
My mom called me.
Mute.
Which is going to bring me to my first stop. It's Deshae Frost. Now, most people don't know this, but Deshae Frost is an actual actor. When he was younger, he used to be in actual television shows and have actual roles. So content, the idea of being professional, shouldn't be anything new to him, yet when he's gotten into the streaming world, he's become everything but, to be honest. Now, I will say it is kudos to Deshae Frost for staying relevant for as long as he's stayed relevant. There are a lot of people who went from child acting to being adult.
I feel like, right, it's just people have to be original. They just have to be more original and don't do content that's not you, because I know where this video is going, but he should be more original.
He makes more interesting points here if you keep it going, actually.
And can't find any sort of foothold. No disrespect, but kind of like a Scott Jackson. So it's very credible to him that he would have foothold. No disrespect, but kind of like people don't know this, but Deshae Frost is an actual actor. When he was younger, he used to be in actual television.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he was in shows. Yeah, Bart Simpson and Simpson in 2020 though. He didn't.
Wait, he voice acted him?
I don't know. Maybe he did. Yeah, he was in 2020 at least.
Okay.
Shows and have actual roles. So content, the idea of being professional, shouldn't be anything new to him, yet when he's gotten into the streaming world, he's become everything but, to be honest. Now, I will say it is kudos to Deshae Frost for staying relevant for as long as he's stayed relevant. There are a lot of people who went from child acting to being adults and can't find any sort of foothold. No disrespect, but kind of like a Scott Jackson. So it's very credible to him that he's able to stay around, be in some sort of public eye, mainstream media, and all that stuff. So a round of applause for Deshae Frost. However, if it means that he's going to do things like this, then I think that we have to maybe talk about him a little bit closer.
All right, come on, turn the camera on me.
Now,
so there was a video of him getting head on.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. That shit is
he actually's gonna refer to that exact video.
Content clips that I can really put out there.
That shit is
honestly,
just corny.
It's nothing but pornography. Like, it is the most softcore pornography that you can possibly get, and he is pushing Twitch streaming, Kick streaming, and all these other platforms, YouTube, to its fullest boundary. There's not even any entertainment in this. He's not being subtle. Honestly, some would even say it looks like he's crashing out, to be honest with you. Who thinks it's a good idea to get head on stream?
Ruby Heat.
Ruby. That's your first name? Like all together, Ruby Heat?
That's my stage name.
Like
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Can we see your toes real quick? Are you shooting on your little
It's disgusting. And don't get me wrong, sex is good, but it's not content on these public platforms where a lot of children can consume your content. Start an OnlyFans, start a Patreon, maybe put it behind some sort of a paywall or something like that. This is not something that, one, we should deem as just content, and two, that kids should be consuming. And I do kind of start to hate the notion of, oh, well, adults should be able to watch what their kids are doing. But when we do stuff like this, we have to hold people accountable. And I wish it was a one-off, but no, he's done this several times on his stream. Oh
my God.
Yeah, nah, that shit is
And we
crazy.
gotta talk about why these platforms aren't taking this more seriously. I guess because there's nothing really explicit there, but I will say there was one stream where there was a
I'm not taking a fucking jersey
It's
off.
kind of clear what he's doing here.
Yeah.
And even if there was some sort of warning ban or whatever the case may be for what's going on with the Shay right now, I don't think anybody would have any problems with him getting suspended and not being on here. Nobody's trying to see him get head on the platform. And if you are, go to Cornhub, dog. And this is getting to the point where other content creators are calling him out on his actions and his behaviors. We saw Bruce drop him off, call him a COON on his Twitter account, and goes on to say, if you gotta use sex or hypersexual towards women to make niggas laugh on stream, quit streaming. You suck. And I'm so serious, fight me about it. Now, I don't think that you have to be the most religious streamer or always educational or whatever the case may be, but shock value streamers and content creators to me aren't real content creators or streamers. People aren't really looking for you. They aren't looking for your personality, your insight, your wisdom, your comedy, whatever you have to offer other than seeing you put yourself in embarrassing, life-threatening, hypersexual situations. And so when
me, I don't like what they call, I think, IRL streaming, where you're like walking around and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of that shit either. Unless like,
Wait, you mean like as they just walk around day to light?
so for example, like we're outside, like walking around and streaming. I don't really fuck
I think
with
that's a
that.
little too much. I ain't gonna lie.
But watch us do it in the future. But I would
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with
I
y'all.
wouldn't
Don't
want
look
to.
forward to it. I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't do it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be with you.
a lot of merit from Bruce drop him off, which I'm glad somebody's calling him out. He can only point to other things in his explanation that, quite frankly, have nothing to do with what we're talking about here.
You're trying to fucking get and go at every streamer, dude, and that shit is not working. You try to do XQC with the fucking watch shit. You're tweaking out, bro. Put down the perks. But real shit, though, bro, might want to chill out, bro. We're both in Atlanta, bro. It seems like you're just talking, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You're just talking. We see you try
I think he's trying to laugh, but he
you're
doesn't
in
want
this shit
to.
by yourself, bro.
It
You're
is
getting
funny.
passed around like Willie Poe. I'm not gonna lie. And keep having that Asian girl make you ham sandwiches and white rice, okay?
And so I thought about it. Does the Shay have any merit in what he's saying? But that thought really only lasted for 2.5 seconds. First and foremost, Bruce Dropomoff has been doing this well longer than you have. We're talking about streaming and content creating on the internet. Granted, you were an actor when you were a child, but this is a whole different lane. Two, you didn't address anything that was said. And it's not just being said about him. People on the internet are starting to catch on to what you're doing. You using your YouTube to sexualize your sister with videos about her having a BBL and my mom must be stopped, blurring out her
yo, you
images
saw
and
the
stuff like-
hold up.
This is insane. I think he's making
wait,
some
wait,
good
wait,
points
wait,
in this
wait.
video.
I'm about to show you something.
Oh yeah, don't replace our thing. Quirky as romances and anime. I like
Black
that.
content on the internet has become
Shay. Raw. Phone. Yeah. I can't find it.
It's like a short.
I don't know. Like he was walking. I'll send like he was like walking, right? And then like you could tell like he wanted to do it, but then like he pretended to slip and fall in. And,
to the fact that
and,
there's
hit his
something
head on
X-rated underneath this.
someone's ass.
Using your family in order to get views by sexualizing them is the sign of somebody who is totally weird
my
and out
God,
of
yeah.
touch with normal people like to see. Him starting to make his channel into a pseudo OnlyFans platform by bringing these corn stars
Ooh, we
and
got
having
2
them do
viewers.
sexualized things on it.
Okay,
Just- it
all
can
right.
only
That,
be
hey, that's
described
more
as
than
weird.
last time.
That is so
That's-
true.
That's,
That is
more
so
than last
fucking
time,
true.
bro. So we're doing something right.
I'll post it on my Instagram too.
Yo, that girl looks like Ice Spice from this angle.
Yeah.
From this angle.
Yo, Ice Spice lost weight too. Is
Yo,
she
a lot of
still-
people-
is
a
she
lot of
still
people-
appealing.
A lot of no, I think she's still appealing, but a lot of people been pointing that out. A lot of people think she might be on Ozempic because she just
She
lost
don't
that
work
waist.
out. You don't work. You.
I mean, if I'm Ice Spice, when do you have time to work out? And like, you might say to yourself, like, I'll make time to work out, right? Because you work out. But you have to understand. You have to understand though. Like, she lost that weight kind of quickly, like out of nowhere.
I mean, I don't be following her IG, but you never know. She could be working out type shit. Nah, Ozempic.
I'm not saying she's on it or on anything. Maybe she has been working out. Maybe she has been, but
I see what you're saying though. They have busy lives. And
they have
shit.
busy lives. I'm just wondering,
She
like,
don't got a gym in her crib.
I don't know.
And I told you to why are you taking so long? That bitch tastes good.
And while the Shay's content is weird, we're talking about black content as a whole. So when I see clips on TikTok of a guy named David doing a charity auction where they're bidding on girls, which is very reminiscent of slavery, I again have to question, why are we doing...
That's a bit. He just bought it like...
I mean, it's a bit... No, it's a bit of a...
bought it.
No, I get it. Like, it can be a bit of a stretch, but I also see his point, though. Like, listen to what he's saying, and I see his point.
This thing in 2024, specifically as black people.
David, whatever, bid $1,000 on a girl. Wow. That's Albany, I think.
120.
I love that Albany.
Nah, it's not. I don't know.
And while I get it that that's a normal traditional thing that they do in college, bidding on dates and stuff like that in order to raise money and awareness
That's a
towards
good,
some
wait,
good
that's a
deed or
good
whatever the case
podcast
may
topic.
be.
Hold on. Wait, I'm not allowed to write that shit down.
Right down in the notepad.
Wait, hold up.
Take your time. Nah,
Wait,
too
the
much people.
state. White people be doing weird shit too.
I mean, yeah, we never said he didn't.
It sat right to me when black people did it, participated in it, or any type of thing, whether it was the bidder, whether it was the person being auctioned, or any combination of
So
those
the reason
things.
why he made the stretch about like bidding is kind of reminiscent of slavery, because that's how they used to
Nah,
trade
word,
with
but like
black slaves
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's just like he did acknowledge that, like, yes, like that's not the intention behind it. Like they just do this just to raise money for charity events and other knickknacks and stuff.
Mhm.
Like for him, it just rubbed him the wrong way that people
I
did it.
guess.
So I mean, I get it.
Ooh,
I mean,
we got 3 views now.
Oh,
two
yeah,
more than
yeah,
two
wait.
more than last week.
oh, I'm thinking
Nah,
I
that
can't.
one.
I'm an idiot. Can we get rid of this? How we get rid of
Because
this?
of what we've
Nah,
experienced
no,
in
they
the
don't.
past when it
No,
comes to
bro, they.
Oh, never mind. All right. Forget about we said anything. Ugh.
when black people did it, participated in it, or any type of thing, whether it was the bidder, whether it was the person being auctioned, or any combination of those things, only because of what we've experienced in the past when it comes to slavery. This is very disgusting. Black people shouldn't be auctioned out, no way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't care who you're giving the money to. There has to be a different way in order to raise money and awareness. And now the fact that people are putting this on the platforms is just disgusting. Now, if you didn't think that that was very slavery coded or reminiscent of it, these 20v1s have to be close to it. I kid you not, especially when they bring these rappers on here or even hell these kids on here and get real disrespectful or weird with the women. It just doesn't sit right with me.
Introduce me first.
don't.
Man. Look good.
Wait. Shit, I dropped something. My standards, maybe.
Yo, it's alright. Hold up. Come on, Lil Tyler, I fuck with that.
No.
I fuck
It
with
doesn't
him.
sit right with me.
Introduce me first female, man. Look good.
Hi, I'm Tristetta. Yeah, I'm from Haiti. Yeah.
Let me get 360 real quick. You know I gotta start it all right, girl.
I feel like a sly way to do it is like take
But
their
they're-
hand
but
and
they're a
just
rap-
do
but they're a
that. You
rapper
shouldn't.
then.
You shouldn't ask for. You shouldn't ask for
But
that.
here's
I
the
feel
thing,
like,
though. But you're a rapper. There's certain things you can do that mean you can't do.
yeah, but I wouldn't. I feel like asking someone for a 360 is fake weird. I'd rather just like take your hand and.
Yeah.
Totally
No,
right.
I get it.
I don't know. To me, that's pretty.
Saying, I don't know why you're doing yes or no at his age, but she's the one going on the show knowing that little Tyler is going to be on the show. Now, do I excuse little Tyler for sexualizing her? No, I think that this whole experience is weird. But the age thing is very strange because, like I said earlier, they've even brought kids on their platform before to do the same thing in Little RT.
Nah, this nigga's wildin'.
Hey, I put the stay.
We're sitting here having this little kid auction off his mother in order for other people to become the suitor of her. If I have to sit here and explain what's wrong with that, and when we go on these people's channels, it's 3 different channels, all the same thumbnail style, all in that white room. Some of them even do it on the same exact day. And we talked about on this channel how these things can be more sexually charged with each and every passing, because the one that JP did was so disgusting. But the only thing that I could think that becomes more disgusting and more cringe than that is the public interviews. And I've always hated public interviews because these people aren't even asking to be bothered. Yet you have dudes walking up to them, asking them a simple question. Because
I like public interviews, but it's the question.
Yeah. No,
It's
you'll
the
see what
question,
you'll see what he's talking
that's how
about.
they draw them in, and then turning it into this whole weird engagement.
Girl, you know you want to talk. Look at you smiling and shit. That cute
Alright,
ass.
bro.
smile.
Like,
Yeah.
bugging.
This is too much. Nah, this is too much,
He's
bro.
bugging, bro.
Like, I think this is what he was talking about. Like, okay.
I
this
guess, but like people do that for views, though.
I understand that, but like, unfortunately, girls are in a lot of situations where like they have to force to put on a play it.
Yo, back up. You too close.
No, listen.
Nah. I'm taking too many L's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, please.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I got suspended out of school for something just like that, where I walked up on a young woman and kind of got in her ear. It was a crazy time. I was young Omar, I didn't know any better. But seeing that now with my adult brain, my fully formed brain, I can see why that's wrong, and I can see that it's disgusting, especially because she told him to back up. The thing that's the most interesting to me in all these pieces of content is the simple fact that everything has to be made sexual. Nothing about these public interviews, smasher passes, 20v1s, whatever the case may be, can be done without some sort of sexualization in it.
I'm here with today. You today is, could you stick your hands in your pants and let me smell your balls?
Ultimately, what's the long game for these content creators? When you're doing stuff like this for the shock value, I don't even know her name. I don't know any of these people's names who are getting sexualized. Of course, they'll flash their Instagram handles or whatever the case may be. But who does things like this? And do you think that they're going to stick around? Are you going to continue to make this content in your 20s, throughout your 20s, into your 30s and 40s? You need a job for tomorrow. And also, if you think that you can blow up to be the heights of the content creators that you look at and strive to be, the Kai Cenats or, you know, the DDGs or the agents or the Duke Dennises of the world, there's no way that you can go down this original path and then think that you can fumble that into stuff like a Fortnite deal or a branding sponsorship with Nike based off of this being your path. I don't even think that they're getting good
Nike, I need that.
Content creation etiquette when they do things like this, because there's no complex editing, there's no thing about thumbnails because they're all the same. Hell, even their basic audio setups are fucked up in these clips, so they're not getting any practical experience out of this. They're just doing this for shock value to have their name slung across the internet. A couple of Instagram likes for validation.
Yeah, I mean, I think what he's really trying to say for this whole video is that like this type of content, like the hyper sexualized content and stuff like that, like it doesn't. Like, this isn't really a long-term thing, if that makes sense. Like, at first, it was like, okay, cool, when, like, a few people were doing it, but now it seems like every other black content creator does stuff like that, right? And it's just, like, it's like you said, like, what's really the long game in all this?
True.
Like, how do you expect, like...
I feel like people are doing it just to, like, get the bread now, and they're not thinking about, like, the future.
Yeah, like, the
of,
way
like, how
sponsorships...
this will, like, look at.
Yeah, the way sponsorships work, it's like, they have to see if you are... around their own values. Yeah. You feel me? Like, if you're not around their values, it doesn't matter, like, how much likes or how much content you're getting, you know? Like, they're never going to give you that sponsorship.
Word,
you feel me?
I agree with you.
So, like, if they see stuff like this, you're not going to get that Fortnite deal, bro.
Maybe some shock value views, but their CPMs and RPMs are in the fucking floor. They're not getting the proper traffic.
Back to Brazil,
Women are getting objectified. The men are being disgusting. There's no longevity in these things that makes people say, you know what, this is a full-on career path. And I know that there's a graphic out there that says how many kids want to become content creators when they grow up, but I'm here to tell you that that is not the way to go about doing it. That's not true content. This is borderline pornography, sicko behavior, and stuff that'll only get you remembered as being some sort of object piece for people to laugh and point fingers at. If you're gonna look for creativity and become a content creator, look at Kai Cenat. Please don't look at these people on these channels. Let me know what you guys think though. Is black content in the dirt? Shout out some names of some good black content creators.
I think it is in the dirt, but niggas just got gotta be more original. I think it is down bad for sure. Because I see like 20v1s. I think once like the baby was on that shit. I seen like mad just people do that.
Try doing it, yeah. There's this guy I used to look at a lot. What I'm about to say might surprise you. Booba 100. Booba, right? And like, granted, he doesn't do like the pornography and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. But I think, I don't know. Like at first when he did his stuff, like it was fun when he just did like the drill rappers. Yeah. It is back when, and granted, it also plays a part because Joe was big at that time. Yeah. Right. So it's just like he would do the interviews with the drill rappers, and he'll just be joking around with them, and it was funny. Like it was good, right? And then he started doing other things and stuff. He started like going like pranks and stuff like that, and like it was still good, but after a while, I don't know if he was taking it too far or it just got too redundant.
Oh, and then I feel didn't he switch his shit to like he's doing different shit now?
Yeah, I mean he was doing the 2043. Like look at his page right now. Look at his page right now actually, and I don't know. I mean, maybe he still
I don't
does
know,
it. He
give
still
them
does the
free
interviews and stuff like that.
advertisement,
Let's say, yeah, right there.
I won't give this nigga free advertisement, but
Yeah, so he does. I won't. Actually, maybe he's still doing what he has to do. But I don't know. Maybe if I just
trying to put food on the table. That's what you're
yeah,
trying to do.
I guess so. I don't know. I haven't seen